Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Chelsea if you are new here, and today is Vlogmas Day 2. I'm so excited that you decided to join me again if you are returning. Today I am just gonna kind of talk to you about my weight loss journey, and while I talk to you, I'm gonna work on dinner. So I apologize in advance for lack of eye contact, but it's fine. So here we go. So pretty much in short, I've always struggled with, I don't want to say I've always struggled with my weight, but I've always struggled, we'll say, with my thoughts of weight. So, you know, toxic mom kind of made me feel bad about the way I looked. So I think I was like almost perfect size when I was in high school, but I thought I was huge. Now I'm still even not really huge. I'm bigger than I would like to be. I have started looking at it in more of a positive way though, as I have big hips because when I'm ready to have kids, I was given hips to carry children with. I absolutely love kids. If I could have like 6 kids of my own, I would. But it's a lot of time, that's a lot of money, you know. Maybe we're just gonna kind of see what happens, and what's meant to be will be, you know. So yeah, anyways, I really have learned how to more look at my body in more of a positive tone, you know. But back in, well, you know, honestly, I went a while with thinking that when I was single for a little bit, a long bit, I don't know what you would define it as, but I was like, okay, I need to get skinny so I can find a boyfriend. And that was my thought process for a while. And I just feel like our society is so toxic where all girls, almost all girls at least, believe that. If you never believed that, you know, props to you. And props to your family for creating that mentality. But I realized one day after failing diet after diet after diet that I am going to do what I want to do, and that I want a guy who loves me for me, not just the way I look. And then I met Matt. And he's been great. He's always been supportive every time I do try to lose weight, which unfortunately it's been a few times. And so, broke my zucchini. Back in 2018, when my first niece was born, I hated my picture with her. At the hospital, our very first picture together, and I almost didn't even want to post it on Facebook because I was so embarrassed with how I looked, and I hated that. So I posted it anyways. Honestly, I don't even think many people would have been looking at me, mainly just my sweet little niece. But at that point, shortly after, I started Weight Watchers, and I did really good on it. I lost 25, 30 pounds. So I started at 220, and I don't remember the lowest I got. I feel like it was 198. I barely got under 200. And I talked about this in my introduction video a little bit, but COVID hit, and as many of you know, food went scarce. So healthy options were really hard to find. And even before COVID hit, honestly, I stopped doing Weight Watchers because I didn't want to pay for it anymore. I stopped tracking my food, and me personally, I feel like I have to have a certain schedule and a certain way of doing things, or else it's just gonna go downhill. I don't know if it's like my ADD brain, but I totally got off track of it. I fell off the wagon, and with the beginning of this year, I believe I weighed around 225 pounds. And I felt like I carried the weight different. Like, I still don't feel like I looked as big as I did when I was 220 pounds when I first started. But, I don't know, did I cut myself? I think so. So, this year, I had a really rough year. And I started to really hate myself. The amount of times that I would just cry because of the way I looked, and I got to the point where my clothes started not to fit, and nothing is more depressing, I swear, than already feeling bad about yourself and then not finding an outfit that fits you. And I have invested a lot of money in my wardrobe, and so buying bigger clothes is just so hard, especially after I bought a lot of smaller clothes when I did lose the weight before. So, I mean, I bought more of my like original size clothes, but when those started to not fit, it was really hard for me. And I ended up just starting like kind of doing more of a portion control and just not eating as much, but not really like telling myself no to things. And the way I did it, honestly, in the beginning, probably was not the healthiest. But when I'm sad, I eat my feelings. And I had a very sad summer. So, with not overeating, it's what I needed to do, you know? So, I lost weight. I got to about 208, and I stopped there. Like, I wasn't losing anymore, but I wasn't really gaining either. And then we booked my bachelorette party, and I want to feel so confident and good and happy for my bachelorette party and my bridal showers and my wedding, you know? So I have decided that I was going to start Weight Watchers again. So I've been doing it for, let's see when I started up again, the 17th of November. So it's been a few weeks. And since then, I have lost 4 pounds. So I'm doing what I need to do, what's best for me, and I just feel very motivated. My IBS has gotten really bad, or was getting really bad, to the point where I was taking my IBS meds every single day, which before I would take it like maybe once a month. So I just kind of felt like I need to start paying more attention to what I'm putting in my body. And then I saw that Weight Watchers came out with a new plan, a personal plan. And so I did some research and started looking into it. I need to keep cutting. So they got me in, and I took the quiz because I just love quizzes. And I was able to choose my 0-point foods, which I thought was really cool. But I didn't know that they started in this too, that eating a certain amount of veggies, drinking a certain amount of water, or getting a certain amount of activity earns you more points back. And like, that in itself, I feel is just so motivating. Like, that really just makes me want to eat all the veggies. And I have a very hard time drinking water. And so, you know, it's motivated me to drink more water and like just do all of these things that I know are so good for me that I normally struggle doing. So I'm very excited to be back on it, and I'm excited to share my journey with you guys too, whether you are doing Weight Watchers too, or if you're just interested in my life. It's a crazy journey. So yeah. So I chose for my 0-point foods to have plain non-fat Greek yogurt, 0, and fat-free cottage cheese because I really like cottage cheese. I'm a big fan of it. And honestly, the Meyer brand fat-free is my favorite cottage cheese ever. So that's very motivating. And then I did do brown rice and whole wheat pasta because I lost my train of thought with my dogs running around. So anyways, oh yeah, my 0-point foods. So Matt really likes pasta and rice. So, and I do too. I mean, let's be real. So I chose that one. I chose chicken and lean turkey because I love chicken. And avocado. I'm so excited for that. So I love avocado. I love guacamole. And I was afraid of avocado for a while because I feel like all you hear about is it's high in fat, and then it was high in points, which before I would like weigh it out and get as much as I could for like a certain amount of points. But the fact that I can just eat it and not have to worry about it makes me so happy. I think that's all of my 0-point foods. I don't really know. So yeah, I got an espresso so that I can make protein coffee easier. I bought some protein shakes, but if you're using it for protein coffee, I would not recommend the Meyer brand or the Walmart brand. Honestly, the only brand that I like for it is the Premier brand because I feel like, you know, I drink it cold, which now that I have a milk warmer, I can do it warmer. But when I put it in the fridge, I just feel like it's so thick. And it's just like kind of gross to me, which I'm sure warm it would be thick too, you know. So I honestly, with the Meyer ones, I struggle just drinking it like alone, even just like not in the coffee, which at least with the Walmart brand ones I could drink it. I just didn't like it in my coffee. So, you know, some things you can save money on, some things you just gotta spend the money on. So yeah, you know, I am thankful I'm in a place in my life where I can afford an app that helps me get to where I want to be. And I am happy that I can afford healthy food to put on my table every night and have 3+ meals. So yeah, if you are on Weight Watchers, let me know what your 0-point foods are. I also, to go with my protein coffee on Black Friday, I spent a lot of money on Jordan skinny syrups because I like things sweet. I will be one of the first people to admit I probably have a sugar addiction. So, you know, that's the hardest part for me on Weight Watchers, honestly. But, so I bought a bunch. So we'll do a little haul in a minute too to show you all I bought. Yeah. If anyone else has been doing Weight Watchers for a while, if you have any tips, let me know. Especially when it comes to drinking water. I got my big old jug at 64 ounces. Yeah. So I would love to drink 2 of these one day. I used to, but now it's just too much for me. So I just want to drink 1 of them. I think, so I got the sticker on Black Friday too. And I think I want to start decorating it more with stickers. These other stickers are ones that my niece just randomly put on there. But yeah, let's continue making dinner. So I sliced my zucchini, but I also feel like this is way more zucchini than I need. The recipe said 2 medium, so I feel like that was 2 medium. 14 ounces. Well, let's just, you know, remeasure it. Got a scale. Okay, let's see. It was 16 ounces, so close enough. We're just gonna use it all. Let's see. I'm gonna chop up my onion. And tomato and jalapeno. All right, so I'm gonna show you all that I got, and then I am still waiting on a second package because I ordered so many they had to send it in 2. So the second one is gonna be a big thing of caramel and then a normal size of Rocky Road. But I did get the big boy of vanilla. I got a peanut butter cup, an Irish cream, cookie dough, birthday cake, iced cinnamon roll, chocolate caramel truffle, sugar cookie, s'mores. I've had this one. This is one of my favorites. And then I ordered, of course, my very favorite one ever, vanilla caramel cream. And so like when I go to Starbucks, I order a iced latte with caramel and vanilla flavoring and with a vanilla Premier Protein. And this flavoring, it tastes the exact same. Don't miss it at all. One other thing that I really like to do with these syrups is I like to mix plain non-fat Greek yogurt with some of it. And it is to die for. I love it. So and then it gets the sweetness, but seeing I did choose the plain non-fat Greek yogurt to be a 0 point food, and then these are all 0 points. So then bangity bangity pop, 0 point yogurt. Hello fruit. I normally do a little protein granola. Only points are for the granola. It's delicious. Chef's kiss. Oh, it looks so good, and I added some fresh avocado. And that is all that I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked this kind of content, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and then the notification button so you see when I post tomorrow's Vlogmas video. I hope you guys have a great night, and thank you for watching. Hi! That was way too much.